everyone. So this is the third video in my series on the midpoint of a line segment. So in example 4, we're given that M is the midpoint of a line AC, which is here. And we've been asked to work out the area of a triangle ABC, so the area of this entire right angle triangle. So to work out the area, we need its base, which is this length, A to B, and the height, B to C. Now we know for a triangle, all we need to do to work out its area is 1/2 times the base times the height. And we can work out the base of our triangle using the endpoint C and its midpoint. If we just look at the x values, we know at C the x value is 6, and at M the x value is -2. So to go from B to the -2, this will have a distance of 8. So then to go from the -2 to A, this will be another 8. So this will make the length of AB, the 8 add the 8, 16. We can use a similar idea for the height. We know at C the y value is -3, at M the y value is -7, so halfway will be to go down by 4. And then to go from halfway to B, we'll go down by another 4. So this will have an entire length of 8. We don't need to work out the coordinates of A, because now we've got the base and the height. So the area will be 1/2 of the base times by the height. And this will give us 64 units squared. Okay? For question 5, find the coordinates of the points of intersection of the diagonals from this parallelogram. And then for part B, work out the x and y coordinates of a point D, which is this point here. So perhaps you want to try this question yourself. You can pause the video, and when you come back, we'll go through the work solution. Okay, so welcome back if you had a go. So we're told that this is a parallelogram. And a property of parallelograms is that the center will lie halfway along the internal diagonals. So we can work out the point of intersection between the two diagonals, which is this point here, we'll call this M, by looking at the x values. And the midpoint will be the average of a -3 and a +6. So -3 plus 6 divided by 2, this is the mean average, will be 3 divided by 2, or 1.5. And the y values will be the 1 plus the 10 divided by 2. 11 divided by 2 will give us 5.5. So at M, the coordinates will be 1.5 and 5.5. And this will be where the two diagonals intersect. And finally, for part B, work out the x and the y coordinates of a point D. Well, again, we can use the fact it's a parallelogram, which means A to D has the same direction and magnitude as B to C. And to go from B to C, we need to go 2 across in the x direction, so across by 2. And we need to go 6 up in the y direction to go from 4 to 6. So if we go from -3 across by 2, this will give us -1. And if we go from 1 up by 6, this will give us 7. And this will be the coordinates of D. Okay? Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you did find that helpful, please like and subscribe. And you can download the full lesson and worksheet from my website, mrmathematics.com. There's a link in the description below. Thanks again, and take care.